Are you thinking of buying a home in Crestline or Lake Arrowhead, perhaps a primary residence, a vacation home, or a rental investment property, but can't quite decide whether to buy in Crestline or Lake Arrowhead? In this video, I will list the differences and similarities of Crestline and Lake Arrowhead to help you decide. And if you stick around till the end, I will share with you a Crestline Winery and a Lake Arrowhead Brewery that you definitely should visit when you're in the San Bernardino Mountains, and we're getting after it right now. If you are new to this channel and would like to know everything about living in Crestline and Lake Arrowhead, buying or selling your home in Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you will be the first to know about the current market in Crestline and Lake Arrowhead and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities. My name is Alma Borsig with the Living in Lake Arrowhead California team. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to buy or sell their home in Lake Arrowhead, Crestline, and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're making your move in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We're here ready to make the buying or selling of your home in Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities a smooth and stress-free experience. There are several communities in the San Bernardino Mountains, but among them, Crestline and Lake Arrowhead are probably the most well-known. And how do they compare to each other? Crestline and Lake Arrowhead have similar population count at just over 9,000 people each. Crestline has a total area of 14 square miles, whereas Lake Arrowhead is slightly bigger at 19 square miles. Based on this, both communities are considered small towns. So if you are looking to live in a place that give that small town feel, then either Crestline and Lake Arrowhead can provide that kind of atmosphere. Crestline and Lake Arrowhead are in close proximity to each other, so when locals in either town say that everybody knows everybody, they are actually talking about both communities. Being a small town, both Crestline and Lake Arrowhead have limited job opportunities, so most people commute to work down the hill to nearby cities like San Bernardino, Loma Linda, Redlands, and Riverside, or even as far as Los Angeles and the cities in Orange County. Crestline being the first town you will reach when you're driving up Highway 18 to the San Bernardino Mountains. It provides a slightly shorter commute than Lake Arrowhead. There is limited public transportation in Crestline and Lake Arrowhead, so it's important to have your own vehicle to get around. There is a public transit called the MARTA line that goes to key places on the mountain, but it's not really the most efficient way to get around because you will need to go to the bus stop to hop on the MARTA line. Another reason why in Crestline or Lake Arrowhead you have to have your own transportation is that the U.S. Postal Service does not deliver door-to-door. All mountain residents, not just in Crestline or Lake Arrowhead, have to have a post office box in order to receive mail. So all mountain residents have to drive to the post office to get their mail. UPS and FedEx do deliver door-to-door, so you don't have to worry about having to pick up packages. They do deliver your packages at your doorstep. Regarding schools, both communities are under the Rim of the World Unified School District. So kids in Lake Arrowhead and Crestline go to the same intermediate school, Mary Putnam Hank Intermediate School, and also the same high school, Rim of the World High School. There are, however, 3 elementary schools in the San Bernardino Mountains, and so Crestline kids go to Valley of Enchantment Elementary School, and the kids in Lake Arrowhead go to the Lake Arrowhead Elementary School. Being in the San Bernardino National Forest, both Crestline and Lake Arrowhead are in a designated wildfire area. Lake Arrowhead lost some homes in the wildfire of 2003. Crestline, however, luckily have not lost homes in a wildfire in the last 20 or so years. Now, being in the San Bernardino National Forest, both communities offer a great outdoor lifestyle. You will find all kinds of hiking trails all over in both communities. There's the Heart Rock Trail in Crestline, and also the Pinnacles in Lake Arrowhead, among all the other designated trails in both communities. But you can also get lucky and live in a home that is in the middle of the forest, so that all you have to do is walk out the door to start your hike. There are horse property in both Crestline and Lake Arrowhead, so there are horse trails in both communities, and also you will find campgrounds. So camping is another activity that you can do in Crestline and Lake Arrowhead. Crestline has an elevation of 4,600 feet, and Lake Arrowhead is slightly higher at just over 5,100 feet. And so at that high elevation, both communities do have the 4 seasons, and so they do get snow in the winter. But Lake Arrowhead, being slightly higher than Crestline, do get more snow in the winter overall. Both communities boast a lake of its own, situated right in the center of town. Crestline has Lake Gregory, and Lake Arrowhead has Lake Arrowhead. Lake Gregory is a public lake, and so it is open for use to everyone, whereas Lake Arrowhead is a private lake, and it is exclusive to the residents of what they call the Arrowhead Woods. If your home is within the Arrowhead Woods boundaries, then you have lake rights. And if you want to know more about lake rights in detail, be sure to check my video on lake rights. You may go swimming, fishing, paddleboarding, boating, kayaking, canoeing in both lakes. However, in Lake Arrowhead, power boating is allowed, but not in Lake Gregory. So one way to enjoy Lake Arrowhead, even though it's private, is to take water skiing lessons at the Mackenzie Water Skiing School located in the Lake Arrowhead Village. And so that's one way you can enjoy the private lake that is Lake Arrowhead. Lake Gregory, on the other hand, has this fun inflatable water park that is open from Memorial Day weekend all the way to Labor Day weekend. Both lakes have walking trails along its shoreline, and Lake Gregory offers a very nice relaxing stroll around the lake. There is a 2.3-mile loop around it that you can complete in about 45 minutes. There are more trails around Lake Arrowhead. However, it's not one continuous loop because some areas are not accessible, and also walking around Lake Arrowhead tend to be more rigorous because you will have to traverse the private docks and also the backyards of the homes, lakefront homes in Lake Arrowhead. And so some of them have steps that you have to go up and down. And so if you are looking to have a more rigorous exercise, then Lake Arrowhead Trail around its lake is more rigorous than the quiet and relaxing stroll around Lake Gregory. Now, speaking of lakefront properties, you will find them all around Lake Arrowhead. However, in Lake Gregory, being a public lake, there are no private docks or lakefront properties in Lake Gregory. Even though Lake Arrowhead is private, one way that the public can enjoy the lake is by visiting the Lake Arrowhead Village. Be sure to check out my video. I have a walking tour video of the Lake Arrowhead Village. For a more intimate view of Lake Arrowhead, you can also take the boat ride on the Arrowhead Queen. It is a 15-minute boat ride that goes around the lake, and you will learn about the history of Lake Arrowhead and also get a glimpse of the palatial lakefront properties that were once owned or are owned by notable famous people. Over July 4th weekend, there is a traditional fireworks display in both lakes. It's usually on Saturday in Lake Gregory, and Lake Arrowhead has the Sunday fireworks display. Let's talk about home affordability. Compared to Los Angeles, Orange County, and San Diego, you get a lot more value in real estate in Crestline and Lake Arrowhead. So it's an ideal place to live for people who are able to work from home. You can buy a decent 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for under $1 million. In fact, in Crestline, you can buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for under $500,000, and in Lake Arrowhead, the price range is more like in the $600,000 to $800,000, but it is still below $1 million, and it would be hard for you to find a similar home in LA, Orange County, and San Diego. Most likely, you will have to spend over $1 million in those places. Now, if we are to compare Crestline and Lake Arrowhead, Crestline is a lot more affordable than Lake Arrowhead. Lake Arrowhead, especially within the Arrowhead Woods, have more expensive homes. So if you are on a budget, so Crestline would be more ideal for you than the Lake Arrowhead area. So which San Bernardino mountain community do you like better? Is it Crestline or is it Lake Arrowhead? No matter, whenever you are ready to buy that primary home, vacation home, or rental investment property in Crestline or Lake Arrowhead, or for that matter, any of the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities, I am here ready to show you around and help you find that perfect mountain home. Feel free to call, text, or email me. My contact information is in the description below. And be sure to check my other videos and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos weekly. So what winery in Crestline am I talking about? It is the Sycamore Ranch Vineyard and Winery, located in the Dark Canyon of Crestline. This 3.5-acre vineyard, winery, and orchards have been featured in Sunset Magazine, and they offer award-winning wines and handcrafted hard ciders. You can purchase their wines online, or better yet, you can visit their tasting room and enjoy their latest wines and hard ciders. So how about that brewery in Lake Arrowhead? It is the Lake Arrowhead Brewing Company, located within walking distance of the Lake Arrowhead Village. It is adjacent to the Burnt Mill Beach Club along the shores of Lake Arrowhead. This converted warehouse offers a wide selection of craft beers, and people who visit the brewery rave not just about the great tasting beers that they offer, but also the nice, fun atmosphere and the friendly staff. So if you like award-winning wines and great tasting beer, you know where to go whenever you are in the beautiful San Bernardino Mountains. So that's our video for today. I hope to see you in my next video, but until then, bye for now.